Thank you everybody for being here. Welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony, the public safety building. We wanted to have this ceremony today as a thank you to all those that helped make this project a reality. Without you, this project wouldn't be happening right now. There were a lot of people that volunteered their time to help us. WCAT was huge. They made some great videos that they showed on their TV programming to let everybody in town know the facts of this project. There were people from different committees in town that were involved. Wave, Joey Garish was great in the videos. Thank you, Joey. Bob and Mary Eldridge did a great video with myself and Deputy Calabrese. Very informative. We had a public safety building committee that was chaired by Town Councilor Ed Dombrowski, and we had members of the Finance Committee on there and the Permanent Building Committee and some members from the public as well. Amy Wall did a video for us. Amy, thank you. Great job. So it was great that we had participation by so many different people from so many different councils in town. Town Council, Finance Committee, Permanent Building Committee. Without you, we couldn't have done this. So on behalf of the men and women of the Wakefield Police Department and myself, thank you very much. Thank you. Ed Dombrowski.
Thank you, Chief. I think it says a lot when we're actually being put to work here. You can see we're definitely working for Wakefield, no doubt. I asked Steve Mayo a couple of days ago whether we were going to have a podium because I was going to have some prepared remarks, and he said no. And I think that was his subtle way of saying, be quick. So I will as quick. So good morning, everyone. And as all of us know, this day has been many years in the making, and it got a later start than we had originally anticipated. For too long, our exceptional men and women of this department, officers and personnel alike, were required to perform their duties and work in unreliable conditions and cramped quarters. And the need for improvement was obvious and long overdue. A plan was developed and presented to our community, as we all know. Despite this project originally receiving overwhelming support, a citizen petition by a small group of residents brought the issue to the ballot, where the project was just narrowly defeated. But we persisted. We persisted because it was the right thing to do for our community. We persisted because we had to, for the sake of our dedicated men and women of this department. When I presented a request to the Town Council to create a Public Safety Building Reassessment Committee, I laid out a vision to bring together various stakeholders in our community to closely address every concern that opponents to the project had raised and reassess the project in every respect. And at our first meeting, I made clear to members that we were convening and doing everything, and that everything was on the table. And we were going to explore this project from every and any aspect. In the months that followed, that dedicated committee, many of whom are here today, worked tirelessly. They worked hard and reviewed and scrutinized this project from every single angle. We considered alternate locations. We considered potential redesigns. We considered opportunities for other funding sources, and even whether this project was still viable. Ultimately, after months of thoughtful work and detailed analysis, the committee offered a strong recommendation for the project to advance in just a slightly modified form. Our ultimate conclusion was the need was dire and the plan that was laid out was well thought through. Now, through this robust process, we included a number of community forums. We had tours of the facility showing the current conditions, and an educational initiative that the chief mentioned that provided an accurate assessment and accurate information that was responsive to the questions that were raised by some within our community. And in the end, this project was widely supported by the residents of our town. Most importantly, that support has come to symbolize our values as a community. Now, Chief, I say it often, although we are a small town, Wakefield is fortunate to have a police department that is a national model of excellence. Chief, I would put your level and your department's level of professionalism, talent, and compassion up against any department in any major city or any small town. This building, once completed, will truly be a facility befitting of the incredible quality department of those who protect and serve us all. A facility that meets the needs of the 21st century policing environment. And our department, the entire Wakefield community, will be the better for it. So thank you everyone who has been a part of this process to date. This has been a team effort, and we have an incredible team. You have each played an incredibly critical role in getting us to this point. Now, onward to a successful construction project, ideally under budget, and here's looking forward to a ribbon cutting here very soon. Thank you.